What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Via Michael Benson, this is what Deontay Wilder has released in his statement. Quote, he said, "I did my best, but it wasn't good enough tonight. I'm not sure what happened. I knew that he didn't come in at 277 pounds to be a ballet dancer. He came to lean on me, try to rough me up, and he succeeded." Those were the words of Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Me counterpunching Wilder, I do agree with him to the extent he did his best. Deontay Wilder threw and landed some hard shots. I think Wilder is a fighter that he's a puncher. I don't think he will ever be a good fighter or a good boxer. But I do think that his punch will always keep him one of the most feared, dangerous fighters in the heavyweight division as long as he stays in the sport. Okay. But I do think he gave it his best. He showed 100% heart. He won a lot of fans last night with the effort, and he could even tell the way the crowd embraced him when he was walking out, okay? Because, you know, he had his hands high because he knew I did all I can do. You know, I was allowed to fight until I couldn't fight anymore practically, and that was that. Now, he says, I'm not sure what happened. Well, what happened was the fact that he took your punches, but you did not take his. Okay, that's how this goes. You know, the sport of boxing is mostly confused with, you know, hit that person and that person hits you. That's called fighting. Boxing is hit without being hit. Okay, I would go with option A. He hit him, the other guy hit him back. He hit him more. Wilder got hit more than Fury. So that's what happened, okay? You guys went balls to the wall. Now, 277 pounds was only 7 pounds more than he was before, but even 270 is pretty big for Tyson Fury, so he came in at a certain reason. After all, it's supposed to have been 300 pounds. So 277 was definitely an exact number to the exaggerated weight of 300. Well, he said he didn't come in at 277 to ballet dance. You know, he didn't. He didn't come to dance around. He said he came to lean on me. And that's true. I mean, that's a strategy. That's an old tactic. You can ask Lennox Lewis. You can ask other fighters. When you lean on a fighter, even when you're in a clinch, it drains your energy. If you guys ever sparred, I suggest each and every person that watches this video, just go to a boxing gym and sign a disclaimer and spar. Okay, regardless of what type of shape you're in, and then let someone that knows what they're doing tie you up. Okay, that's what's being called in a clinch. Let you get in a clinch with a person, or let them grab you. Matter of fact, let them hold on you. The guy's body weight is massive. Now, what Wilder did do though, Wilder got to his knees and just went to the ground. You know what I mean? He kneeled because he didn't want that pressure on his back, which was smart. Because if he would have tried to stay up and lean up, that just took more energy. That would have just made him more tired. So it was a smart idea. It was a great tactic. Like, look, don't let this guy lean on you. And but I think it wasn't that much leaning. I think it was less leaning in this fight than ever was in the second. The second, he did a lot of it within 7 rounds. And this lasted 4 more rounds past 7. Okay, so the leaning on you part wasn't what it is. But again, it shows you that Wilder doesn't know what happened. And as long as he doesn't know what happened, just like he didn't know what happened in the second fight, he won't be any progress for him learning. Because if you don't know what happened, I suggest he goes back and watch. Hey, he hit you. He caught you with punches on the ropes, punches you didn't see. You know, you got tired. You weren't as fast as you were supposed to be. Those are the type things that he should be factoring in. But nonetheless, it was a great fight. Again, this is not a bad statement. All right. It could have been a lot worse. You know what I mean? Now, the second statement on this first loss of his career was a little better because he said the better man won tonight. You know what I mean? But this was like, hey, he did his best. And then that's what you can respect because he did. And I believe exactly he did his best. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Deontay Wilder's first statement since his defeat loss. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.